this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my last order. 5:45, have the lights on us. Fries with the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tides fall off. You know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She bustin' to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, and she know it. Eyes on the prize just to see how far I go. Yeah. Shooting star, yeah, all over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not what my way and go. Yeah, I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO.
It's Paul. I was listening to the album. Good luck. You're on your own.
On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And away we go in Glendale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Carter. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. Following the flag, it's 3rd and 7. He's going to throw this one. His first throw is an interception. Max Melton with the INT. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go, here we go.
Back now, pressure on its way. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he's taken down at the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Cardinals first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Let's go now.
to throw it on first down. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Tracking 60. Ready?
Second and 10 now. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Working inside the red zone. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
19 target, 19 target.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. It's second down. They're throwing it. All the time in the world.
Put a gold star on the grade sheet for that defensive coverage, even with plenty of time to throw it. That defense never gave the QB a lane to complete it.
Here he is on third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. No return on that punt. And it'll be Cardinals football. Drive starts out with a first and 10. They'll come out throwing. He's got him. That's McBride. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First and 10 from the 41.
19 line. Let's go. Let's make 19.
Looking to the air here. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. from just shy of midfield on second down. McBride hauls it in. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Ready, ready. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
He'll throw it yet again. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Come on, set.
Throwing it again here. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Go.
Looking for a throw here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
A great effort not rewarded. That punches the crossbar and bounces backward. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, that fooled me. He had it online. That wasn't the issue. Just didn't have the leg he needed. And the ball goes the wrong way as he's denied by the crossbar.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Carter here from the gun. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. They run it again with Carter. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. Looking for the back that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You know, Kate, there was a time when you and I were growing up watching football where a 50-yard kick was impressive. But these kickers of today, they just keep pushing that boundary and showing off incredible leg strength.
He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
He's dropping back to throw. That pass is complete to McBride. And the nice pickup ends beyond the 35 as he goes out.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the 36. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something-something to the return.
Carter up the middle. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 23. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. And time runs out before they get the snap on. That's the end of one. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6.
Let's go. Go.
They go play action on first. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Trying to throw here out of the gun. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Mevis able to knock it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Has this at the 6. Oh, he's shown some burst on this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Head to 60s. Head, go. 18 rather. Buffalo 18. Hup.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it. And the Saints take possession of the football. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Play action on first down. Catch made by Carter.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Taken in by Smith. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. He'll throw it. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Let's go now.
From the red zone now. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They'll throw it again. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. He'll get this one to Brown. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Mevis able to knock it through. And that's going to give them the lead.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, first and 10.
Set.
Trying to shake off the interception, he's looking to throw. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
60 Eagles. Here we go. Set.
Benson now from the gun. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. Working quickly here. From the 42. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
Let's go.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Dump off caught by his back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. It's the Cardinals who have 1st and 10.
Ready.
Pass play now. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Benson's got it. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
Makes it 3rd and 9.
Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Check out.
That one's out and caught on the right side. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
A gain of 5.
Warriors,
It's
70
4th down.
70 range. 70 range. Ready.
4th down. He takes the snap. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Turnover on down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He completes it in traffic. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down, New Orleans.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Go.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. He's got Smith. And they take him down right along the 30. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Go.
Throwing now on 1st down. On the move, headed right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Just a tremendous effort from the defense there. A sense of urgency on first down in the red zone. Got to find a way to knock this offense backwards, and the defense just did.
Field goal unit out there on second down as they try for 3 here before halftime. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that grows the lead to 5.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing. And he'll be touched down after a big play.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Set. Set, go.
To throw it on 1st down. It's reeled in by Benson. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lion. Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Ready, ready?
They'll throw on 1st. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Stephanie, 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing it again here. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
They'll try and throw it here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion. Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Returnable from the 2. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A give left side to Carter. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Let's go. Go.
Throwing from the gun. Lays out left side and gets it. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
A gain of 20.
Only took them one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line.
Ready? Mikey, 18.
They go play action on 1st. Completed left side to Smith. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Now an inside give to Carter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
First and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taken in by Smith. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 34. Catch made by Carter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Pass play on 1st and 10. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
McBride hauls it in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Let's go now.
Pass play coming here. catch is made down the right sideline. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
First and 10 from the 41.
Tag! Buffalo 18!
Back to throw. This is pulled in by McCole Hardman. And they bring him down around the 34. Second and 3 now. Still sticking with the passing game. Able to get it to Benson. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. We come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They have themselves another first and 10.
Set! Cowboy 80! Ready!
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, set! 60 bicep, 60 bicep, street, go!
Staying on the ground with Benson. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The former soccer star Brandon Aubrey on now to attempt the field goal. This one from an even 40 yards out. Gay's kick is good. And they've taken back the lead.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's Smith on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. Hits his running back. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Handoff here for Carter. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And the punt team hurries down, and they're going to stop this one at the 10-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
No! 19, Tiger, trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60. Check go.
Back to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And it's going to be 2nd down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, ready.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Benson's got it. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
19 tight, 19 tight. 19 Lion. Mustang 19. Get up.
From the gun on 3rd down. Escapes out to the left. He's running for it. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got Harrison. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Here we go, here we go. 18, Pioneer. Go.
From the 32. That's complete to Wilson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready, ready.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
60 bucks, Jack, 60 bucks. Let's go now. Ready.
Dropping back to throw. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Benson on 1st and 10. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They give on 2nd to Benson. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
18 Rattler.
He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. Motioning the tight end now.
Trap 60. Check out.
To throw it on 1st down. Has it down close. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, with a big gain on that play. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals holding just a 1-point advantage. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Benson. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Just 1 yard on 1st and goal. Still 4 yards to go on 2nd.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Going power with a big tight end. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Trying to get it with the option here. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. This from just 23 yards away. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Defense getting in on the farm Brock with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Getting right back to it after that interception. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
He'll throw it yet again. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll throw it again. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They are throwing it again. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Now to throw. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 4th and long. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for Brock Heward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.